Hey everybody, so today I'm here to show you guys our favorite non-electronical toys. If you're new to my channel or my videos, I have a 3-year-old daughter Sophie and a 1.5-year-old daughter Remy. Now I will say that I feel like some of these toys could definitely be for younger kids. Some I probably wouldn't give to younger kids because of smaller parts, but I'll kind of specify with each toy. We do not have just non-electronical toys in our house. We have a combination of everything. If you're looking for other toy ideas as well, I will have other videos that I've done in the past. But like I said, these are all going to be non-electronical toys, so they're not going to light up. There's no batteries, stuff like that. Of course, I will have everything that I can linked down below for you guys, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing sitting right here, and probably I would say one of my girls' top 10 favorite toys, is Magformers. This is something that we've slowly been collecting because they are expensive. Just stuff like Magnetiles, Magformers, stuff like that, they are expensive. If you get the name brand, I know there's versions on Amazon that are cheaper, but I've never tried those out. I will say that TJ Maxx, or TK Maxx, I believe is other countries' version of TJ Maxx, also do carry these at a discounted price, but they also go on sale quite often on Amazon, which is where I try to buy ours. But basically it's just little magnetic, you can't call them blocks, but you know, they just stick together. You can build different stuff. My girls love building like 3D shapes, whether it's cubes or cylinders, all kinds of different stuff. They love walking around with these and just smashing them to the ground. So they're a lot of fun. Even my husband has fun with these. Like I said, we have a few different packs here. You don't get a lot for your money, but honestly, these are so good quality. I think it's an investment well made. Next up is a toy that my girls have loved for a very long time, and that is pull toys. Basically what I mean is just something that has wheels that also has a string for your toddler to walk along with this thing and pull it around. I don't know what it is with my girls and these pull toys, but they love them. Seriously, they can't get enough, and I'm really glad because we recently got a subscription box in the mail that had another one, so there's no more fighting, because we did just have the Hape crocodile one for the longest time. This one's really cute because he wiggles and like his tail will go like this whenever they pull them. This is very well made. We love this one to death. And we have this one now, which is made by this company. I'll try to link this, although I've never seen it before, but they love this one as well. It has a little bit of wonky wheels, so he kind of like tilts back and forth as he rolls. Something that I think is pretty standard when you ask people what their favorite non-electronical toy is, but I think is definitely worth mentioning, is puzzles. So I have a couple different versions. This first one is chunky puzzles. I love these obviously for younger kids as they learn how to work puzzles, put things together. They're nice chunky pieces. They just put them back on the board like that. But I also wanted to mention this because my toddler loves using just the little figurines. She loves taking these and playing with these. They've held up really well. These are all by Melissa and Doug that I'm showing you. So this one's a bug one. We have so many more than this, but these are just the ones that I grabbed. Here's a transportation one. My girls really love this one. And then we also have another favorite of theirs, which is like an under the sea one. So there's a bunch of different ones. There's farm animals. I believe there's pets. There's a safari one that we have. Shapes. I believe they also have with letters and numbers. All kinds of different ones. Like I said, my girls love that not only as a puzzle, but as little figurines. But also they love these. What's the brand here? The Learning Journey International, maybe? Just the My First Puzzle set. Now I have a couple puzzles of theirs crammed into this one box because I wish they had a different storage. I wish it came in like maybe a little crate or something. That'd be really cool. But they love these ones. This one has a different set. So there's a puzzle with 2 pieces, a puzzle with 4, puzzle with 6, puzzle with 8. And on the back of them, it is labeled, so they know this is the puzzle with 8 pieces. I also have our matching set. So on the other side of this, there would obviously be the face of the skunk. So I have a few different ones, but all around this brand, these puzzles, they are really nice. My girls absolutely love them if you're looking up for something that's a step up from those chunky puzzles. A Christmas gift from last year that is still getting play are these Grimm's wooden balls. I got these for Remy when she was not even a year old for Christmas because she was definitely in that baby phase of smacking things, so I thought she'd really like to knock these together. The reviews online said that they weren't small enough for them to stick in their mouths, and they're not. They cannot fit in their mouths whatsoever. That doesn't mean that my girls haven't tried to chew on them, but they can't fit them in their mouths, which is really nice. They are all made with excellent ingredients, as all Grimm toys are. They're very well made. I love them. There's also two more. I just grabbed these four. There's also purple and red with this. It's pretty inexpensive as far as Grimm toys go, and I think it is definitely worth checking these out. These have gotten so much play. They love these things. I don't really know what to tell you how they use them because I don't know what's going on in their mind, but they love to take these, to hide them. They carry them around, they play with them, they roll them back and forth to each other, they use them in their pretend play as stuff that I don't understand. I don't know, but these are a huge, huge hit in my house, and I'm so glad that I got them. Next up is a repeat toy that just comes back again and again in all my toy videos, but it is our buckle backpack. It's because this thing is absolutely amazing. This is something we've had for a very long time. It has different buckles on the side, it has Velcro, it has a zipper, it's actually functional as a backpack. It has numbers on the back side with some shapes, also buckles down here. Just a lot of different ways to play with this. It's a very nice quiet time toy that they can concentrate on. I believe this was also another Christmas gift from last year to Sophie. This is the Melissa and Doug Slice and Sort wooden egg set. So there's all these different wooden eggs. They have Velcro on them. There's ones with orange, ones with purple, yellow. I think there's red and green also. And it also does come with a little wooden knife. So basically you can teach colors. They can learn how to slice things. My girls love these. Even just as a play kitchen thing, they'll put all the eggs together. I got these for Sophie because she was literally stealing eggs out of my fridge because she was so obsessed with them. But they are really nice, and I like wooden slice toys more than plastic because I feel like it's not so rigid. As you can see, it kind of hangs loose, which for me, I was like, well, that doesn't seem right, but it allows them to get the knife in there. It allows them to work with things a lot more, I feel like, than the plastic that just kind of like sticks together like this and I really have to help them. I don't know. I've just widely preferred the wooden slice and sort kind of foods opposed to plastic ones that we've had, and I highly recommend this one because you can also do color matching and stuff like that. This toy is new to us, but by far and away it's been a huge hit, and that is Mr. Potato Head. I had one of these growing up and now my daughters have it, and it's just so much fun. It's very nostalgic, well, I guess just for me, but this is a nice little set that has a whole bunch of different options. There's a few different hats, different glasses, mustaches, just like I said, a lot of different options here. This is definitely more for Sophie because she's still learning how to put things on him because it does require a bit of strength and dexterity. So I wouldn't recommend this for a younger kid also because it does have some pretty small parts. Not necessarily that I think they're going to swallow, but it could be a choking hazard, so I'd watch out for that. But I know my 3-year-old loves this to death. It allows her to be creative. I love watching her, seeing what she makes. I think it's pretty funny. She'll take all the arms and just stick them all over it. It's hilarious, but by far and away, definitely one of our favorites. Next up was Sophie's very first board game, and I cannot begin to recommend this enough because it was so nice, but it's called Here Fishy Fishy by Haba. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This brand is amazing. Again, just another company that makes all their toys with nice care and thought and ingredients, but I just wanted to show you the inside of this box because it is so beautiful. Just look at that. Just all these colors. It is so beautiful. They have different games. There's like a orchard game, which I believe is very popular. The concept of the game is pretty easy. You just roll this dice and you use this fishing hook to get whatever sea creature the dice lands on, which is pretty nice. It's easy. There's also more to it if you want there to be, but it could be as simple as that, which I really like. It's just a nice quality toy that my kids love having fun with. They actually will use some of their Magformers just to play with the magnetic magnetic sea creatures in there. Just, again, it is definitely worth the money. Something my kids have loved. Something that's obviously way too big to show you guys, but it's a play kitchen, and I actually don't even have one in my house right now because the girls are getting a new one for Christmas. It offers a lot more room, a lot more storage. Very excited about it. I'll insert a picture right here of the one they're getting, but this just got so much play. It still does, and even now that it's over at their grandparents' house, but it's just something that allows kids to be creative. That is something that I highly recommend if you're on the fence about. I don't think you can go wrong with. Something else that the girls have loved and has caused us to get two of is this Aquadoodle. I've mentioned this quite a few times on my channel now. If you don't know what it is, it's this mat that looks white, but there's color underneath. You use this marker that is just filled with water, and you can see the color comes through. This will evaporate and it will go back to white, so they can just keep reusing it and reusing it. Sophie got one as a birthday present, and the girls have not let it be since, so we actually have two now. And just by far and away, it's something that's amazing for them, amazing for me. One of the more bulkier items, but definitely one of Remy's favorite, is MegaBloks. I especially like the MegaBloks because they are so chunky. They do allow for younger kids to use them. I feel like they are sturdier. We have had wooden block sets, but I just found that those made more of a mess and weren't used as blocks, more as so to just dump all over my floor. Maybe my kids just aren't old enough to understand that they could be used in the same way. However, the MegaBloks are also just easier for my kids to build on. They don't necessarily understand all of the concepts of building yet, but it is chunky. It allows them to put pieces together without having to really think about it. It's a nice first step as far as blocks go. So the last few things that I have to show you are my kids and I's favorite non-electronical toys. Hands down, these are things that I would buy in a heartbeat if they got broke for whatever reason. My kids is the magnetic doodle board. I don't know what it is about this thing, but my girls love it. They actually need another one because this one gets fought over so much. But this one does have different colors underneath. It's not just black. I do believe there's green, red, and yellow, it looks like. But again, this is just a super easy toy that they can be creative with, but I don't need to be around and make sure that they're not coloring on the walls. That magnetic doodle board and the Aquadoodle are my favorite things to pull out when I need to go do stuff around the house, like wash dishes or laundry, stuff that I have to walk away from, because like I said, it's something that I know is mess free. Second to last thing is the My Family Builders wooden magnetic shape set. So basically this is a pouch full of different faces, different torsos, and different bottoms. So there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's different hair colors, skin colors, piercings, you name it, it has it. So this is a set of 60, I believe. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but this just allows for your child to build whatever family or characters that they want to do. There is so many different options. I just love this toy through and through. It's made with water-based non-toxic paints. Just really, really well made. My daughters love playing with this. It's so open-ended. They can do what they want. There's a couple pets in here. It's just very, very nice. And as an educational tool, it's just really, really helpful. It allows you to talk about something that can be a little heavy in a fun way. I know I've mentioned this in quite a few other videos, but hands down, if I could recommend one toy, this would be it. Open-ended, very educational, just all around great toy. The last thing that I have to show you guys and my kids' favorite non-electronical toy is the Ganj riverstones. This is something else that Sophie got for her birthday, and they have not gone a day without play since. Basically what these are just big plastic pieces that have grippy bottoms, so they're not going to slip or slide. They're very well reinforced. I can step on these, nothing happens. Very well made. You can put them in any kind of arrangement you want. The concept is to just walk all over them, have fun creating what you want to do. There is 3 of these smaller ones, and then there's also 3 of the bigger ones that are also a little taller, so you can see a height difference here. But there is all different colors. I'm looking across the room: purple, green, orange, red, and yellow. So you can even work with some colors there. Just by far and away very well made. It allows some energy to be exerted, and they play very hard on these things. My girls even tip these bigger ones over. They sit in here and they rock back and forth on them. They love them to death. Ganj also makes other toys that I've been looking at that have to do with balance and creativity. They have like a balance beam type thing that they can put all over the room. I thought this would be a little easier at first for my girls, so that's why we started with that. But that is everything as far as our non-electronical favorite toys go. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them. I will do my best to answer them. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.